I'm going to give you top 10 tips. Top 10 tips to start a business now. Be clear on your business idea. You need to, if you don't know what your idea is, then no one else will. So you need to be completely clear on your idea. Is it your idea? Are you remodeling a product or a service? Or is it your own idea that no one else has ever thought of before? And I can assure you that them ideas are very far and few between. Be honest about your skills. You don't overpromise and underdeliver, I think is what that one's trying to make. Don't go and set up, I'm going to use the accountancy example again. Don't go set up as an accountant offering to do other businesses' books if you're not an accountant or you're no good with numbers. It's that kind of thing. So you need to be honest with yourself. Are you capable of offering this product and this service to a market? Because another useless fact would be word of mouth is obviously, it's by far the best form of advertising. If somebody has a bad experience with a business, if somebody has a good experience with a business, they'll go on to tell 3 to 4 people on average. If they have a bad experience, they're looking at time between 10 and 11. But it's not just that 10 and 11 people they tell, it's the 10 and 11 people that each of them people tell as well, so you can see how a bad reputation can spread like wildfire. Take professional advice on legal issues. It's where a lot of new businesses come unstuck as well, is they haven't done the homework. They don't know. They're not. If you're not a lawyer, you're not a law student, you need to see professionals on this one. There is actually a national scheme called Lawyers for Your Business, whereby businesses are entitled to a half-hour free consultation with a solicitor. So if, obviously we're in Sheffield now, if you were interested in starting a business, there would actually be however many solicitors actually enrolled on that scheme, so you bring them up and quote the Lawyers for Your Business. It's something that you can do a bit of Googling on if you're interested. Research what support is available to you. If there's some kind of grant or funding or anything that you could potentially get your hands on, you want to know about it. And not just with money as well, but again, the legal advice, financial advice. You need to research your potential customers, competitors and suppliers. Me personally, I can't emphasise the supplier one enough. At the bar, I was paying X amount for a barrel of Stella. Another company approached me, said, what are you paying for this, that and the other? And I told them, I said, right, we'll do it for this. So then I went back to the company which I dealt with in the first place and said, I'm going to deal with so-and-so because they're going to do it cheaper. And then my supplier said, well, I'll match that. Playing them off against each other. It works. It really, really does work. And there's been quite a few valid points made about competitors. You need to make sure what they're doing, what they're charging, what their weaknesses are. Blow them out of the water. Positioning. Know where you fit in the market. You need to know about raising finance, and you need to be good at managing your money as well. If you're the type of person and your student loan's absolutely blown out of the water within about 5 days and setting your own business up, I'm not sure you should consider it. But then again, they say anyone can set a business up, so crack on. Prepare and plan for contingencies. You never know what's round the corner. Who'd have thought the recession was going to kind of creep upon all the businesses as quickly as it did, but the sad fact is it did, and companies like Woolworths, which have been going for many, many years, fell victim to it. So you need to prepare and plan and make sure it doesn't happen to you. Develop a business plan. I said it, I think it must be the third time I've said it, but preparation is 9/10 of the work. Do your homework, do your research, know exactly where you're going in at this, and exactly what you want from it, how much money you're going to need, how much you expect to be turning over. Be realistic as well. And network. I cannot emphasise enough the power of networking. It's unbelievable. Really, really is. The people that you meet who are potential customers. I was actually at, I don't know if you've heard of something called Enterprise in Britain. I was actually at the launch yesterday, and one of the guest speakers was, has anyone seen The Secret Millionaire on Channel 4? Yeah, no. It was actually, yeah, a couple at the back. It was actually one of the guys who was a secret millionaire, and one of his main points yesterday was the networking. And that's how he got his businesses to where they are now, turning over millions and millions of pounds. He's bought new businesses. He's actually in marketing and advertising, got like that kind of agency. He's bought a recruitment company, gone into IT, and essentially it was all via networking, like how he built himself up in the first place. He got himself out there, he handed his card out, people knew who he was. They could put a face to a business name. And there's plenty of opportunities for you to get out there and network. I can't really speak, I'm sure you've got a lot more networking groups in Sheffield than we have in Scarborough, but that goes without saying. But even where I'm from, there's plenty, so you'd be spoilt for choice. There's like, well, another ones that would exist over here as well as over there would be like Network Yorkshire. And there's one for the girls, Forward Ladies, very good networking group. Networking. Not about the quantity of contacts you make, it's about the quality of relationships you enjoy. Okay, so I just want to close by saying that if anyone does want to take it any further, if you've got a business idea and you want to act on it, we can give you free information. You can meet up with an advisor on a one-to-one basis. You know, the head office is in Barnsley, so you've got an 0845 number which will come up at the end. Just ring through, say you want to have a meeting with an advisor, and they'll come to you and you sit down and have a one-to-one with them. You don't pay a single penny, because the government will do that for you. There's workshops and seminars that you can be taking advantage of, and all the expertise and advice that you're going to get is free as well. A few useful websites for individual support for you. A few websites which might be useful for you if you're thinking of starting a business. So, you can HMRC, Her Majesty's Revenue and Customs, absolutely fantastic to get any kind of advice on taxation, VAT, general finances. You've also got the statistics website, intellectual property, like if you've got an original idea and you want to kind of patent it. Health and safety, and if you're aged 18 to 30, Prince's Trust as well. Very, very low interest loans from them. Saying that, they're probably about the same as what the banks are now. So, has anybody got any questions?
If you're considering starting a business elsewhere in the world, like for example China, would businessmen still be able to support you?
Yeah, they would. Are you thinking of operating in this country or that one?
No, in a different country.
Well, it can't hurt to kind of like get in touch and get some initial advice with regards to setting it up. There's also kind of a lot out. Obviously, their taxation and legal elements are a lot different to ours, so we don't really know much about Chinese law and taxation. But as far as the general business idea would go, we'll be more than happy to help you get set up. Okay, any more? No? Right, well, if you want any more information at all, well, good luck. That's our phone number, and that's the website as well. There's a lot of free information on the website, and also you can ring up and speak to somebody over the phone if you want as well. Okay, well, thank you very much.